What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Steph. I wanted to start this channel off on a good note and make a video about 5 things I wish I knew going into college. I just made a list on my laptop. It wasn't that hard to think of a few things. I've had some experience, I guess you could say. These are 5 things I either wish I could have told myself in the past or would like to share with people going through college for the first time. The first thing I wish I knew before college is that it is okay to not know what you want to do. This terrified me my first 2 years, thinking that I had absolutely no clue what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, basically. I didn't even know what I wanted to do right after high school, and even then I didn't figure out 100% what I wanted to do until my spring semester of sophomore year. Yeah, it took me a while. I guess I just wanted to say, when it feels like you don't have enough time, trust me, you do. You have a lot more time than you think. 4 years flies by, but it's also a long time to, sit and dwell on a few things. You will find what you're passionate about in due time. That's just kind of a segue into the second thing I wish I knew before college, and that is friends will come and go, and that is all right too. I struggled a lot with this my freshman year. Going to community college, I felt like all my friends were so far away. Eventually, they started to fade away from my life, and it made me feel like I was doing something wrong. Was I not putting enough effort and time into my friends? Was I just not managing my time efficiently? It took me a while to realize that the people you're friends with in high school have their own futures as well. They're worried just about as much as you are. It's not anything that you're doing wrong. But on that same note, you will meet so many new people in college, so you will find your own crowd sure enough. There are still a few friends that I have from high school that are kind of, people you can always count on. You may not see each other all the time, but you guys know through and through you guys will still be friends. So those are some really good people to hold on to. And it may not happen overnight. It may happen after a couple years. As the sorority saying goes,
trust the process.
In due time, you'll find your own crowd. So the third thing I wish I knew before college is that time management and self-care are so important. It's hard to, balance everything you're expected to get done, like homework, studying enough, then on top of that, going to the gym, making sure you look nice for classes every day, eating healthy, and having a social life all on top of that.
It's stressful.
And still trying to find time for yourself within all of that is a really hard thing to accomplish. This, in my opinion, I think is the most frustrating part of college. I like to keep myself busy. Like at community college, I played volleyball, I did student government, but it added a lot of stress into my life that I don't think I was prepared for. I started planning my day to the hour, homework, friends, stuff like that, and it worked. Strategy I kind of use is school always comes first. After I come back from classes at 3, I'm going to spend 2 hours studying, and then I try to figure in some me time. Okay, I'll go to the gym after that, and then that's where my friends come in. So just kind of find a system that works for you. It may take a little time, but I promise it'll help you manage your time a lot better. That being said, you could be the queen of time management and still not get everything done. I was so afraid this was gonna happen and I wasn't going to graduate on time. I've just kind of grown to understand that most people will not graduate in 4 years. It's so common and so normal, and that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the way you're approaching college. Thankfully, I'm finishing my degree in 4 years, but that also took me several summers doing summer classes, and I think that added a lot of burnout for me academically, so just keep that in mind. So the fourth thing I wish I knew before going to college is that it is not weird to call your parents every day. You aren't weird for doing it, and you're not weird for going home every weekend if you want to. I find calling my mom every day helps me stay focused and keeps me on track with the things I want to do throughout the day if I just kind of tell her what's going on. And of course, she loves hearing from me too. Even if you don't think your parents want to hear from you, they do. Your parents miss you, and it's normal to miss them too. They were your roommates basically for your entire life up until now. And I also call my mom religiously whenever I need something, if I need to know if something's gonna go bad in the fridge, how to fix something, stuff like that. If, calling your parents every day or going home on the weekends keeps you in a better headspace, keep doing it. That's just gonna be better for you in the long run. Fifth and last thing that I wish I knew before college is that FOMO is real. While 4 years is still a long time, you only have those 4 years to get in your entire college experience that you're gonna remember for the rest of your life. So with that being said, if there's one thing that you have even the tiniest inclination of wanting to do, go for it. This has happened to me several times throughout my college experience, and it's definitely paid off. For example, community college never really gave me the dorm experience, so going into my junior year, I decided on a whim that I was gonna live in the dorms. While I got kind of annoyed with it at the end of the semester, living in a dorm with, you know, freshmen, sophomores, and I was a bit older, if I didn't do it, I wouldn't have gotten as close with my roommate, who is the funniest, most sarcastic person I've ever met. So this also happened with sorority life. I was kind of on the fence about it. I knew that it was something I've always wanted to do, but I was a little nervous to do it, and just decided to informally rush in the fall of my junior year, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I have met, you know, some of my closest friends to date through Alpha Chi, which is my sorority. It was just a little decision that led to a big payoff for me. So I guess what I'm saying is you won't regret trying something. You can always change your mind, whether it be like a club or something like that. If you don't want to be in it anymore, don't be in it. But what you will regret is that if you don't give it a chance in the first place. Go ahead and give it the good old college try. So those are my 5 things that I wish I could tell someone or tell myself before going to college. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you guys have any other tips about college life in general, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.